His wife left him because he's lazy. But wait, things aren't going good for her neither. Let's talk about it. So I got an email the other day from this gentleman that lives somewhere in Arizona. And he told me that 2 years ago his wife walked out on him. Luckily, they have no children. It wasn't because he cheated or he doesn't work. I mean, that wasn't the problem. The problem is he admits that he's house lazy, meaning he doesn't cook, he doesn't clean, he doesn't do his laundry, he doesn't sweep him off the floor, nor does he wash out the toilet after he uses it. Now, in his letter, he says that he's a roofer, so he maintains the roof of his house. He just put on a new roof 3 years ago, and she wasn't happy about that. He's a professional painter. He painted the inside of his house 3 years ago, and she wasn't happy about that. He also laid new tile on the kitchen floor of her choosing. He did it in all three restrooms of her choosing. He put in new carpet in all the bedrooms that they have in the house of her choosing. Now, they have no kids. He maintains the lawn. He maintains the fencing around the house because they have high winds apparently where they live, and it does damage the fencing all the time because they got a wood fence and it's always blowing down, and he's constantly having to fix it. He maintains all of the vehicles, brakes, replacing parts. He washes the vehicles inside and out because that's what he said he likes to do. He's an electrician by trade. He does the electricity of the house. If something's wop in a plug or something, he'll just replace it. He replaced the garbage disposal 3 days before she took off. He fixes his own washer, his own dryer. The guy is a do it yourself master mechanic. The flaw he has is he doesn't like cleaning inside the house, doing laundry, things, cooking, things that most men really don't think about. It's not that we don't like to do it, we just don't think about it because we're so busy doing other things outside of the home and staying busy. We don't think about after working all day coming home and doing all that. But there's a plot twist because they've been apart for 2 years and now she's coming back asking him for his forgiveness to let her back into the house because she's realized that she's made a huge mistake. Now they're still married, they haven't got a divorce. And he stayed faithful to her for the 2 years that they were apart. He's asking me if he should let her back. And I am going to tell him if they've stayed loyal to each other, still being married, and there is no problems in that part of their marriage, then if he was doing better with her than without her, which obviously it sounds like, yeah, it sounds like he was doing a lot better with her than without her. Then yeah, I don't. And if he still loves her and cares about her, then why not let her back? He tells me he doesn't know if she was loyal to him for the past 2 years because they hardly contacted each other over the last 2 years. That's a problem. Yeah, if you break up and you're married and you go your own separate ways and you lose contact, there's something wrong there because if I left my wife or she left me, I love her too much. I would have to stay in contact with her all the time. I wouldn't want to give that piece up. I wouldn't want to give that piece of our relationship up. So, yeah, I think the man should dig a little deeper to find out if she has been truthful with him, as well as she should dig deeper to find out if he's been truthful with her. It goes both ways, not just one way. He could be telling me, oh, yeah, I've been truthful with her. And it sounds like he probably has because he's a workaholic. Now, she doesn't work a job. She's a stay at home wife that just takes care of the house. And, like I said, they're young, they have no kids. I mean, I would love to hear other thoughts on this. Nobody really cares anymore about relationships, but I thought this one was a pretty neat one to bring up. Read it out there. He asked me to not say his name or anything like that. But yeah, I just find it interesting. I think in my eyes, they should try to make it if they truly love each other. She left him, but does she truly love him? And why would any woman give up a man like that can cook, not cook, but do all the things that this man does? Isn't he worth at least taking care of if he's bringing in the bread and you don't have to ever work? You don't have to do nothing and he's buying you whatever you want. Oh man, I don't see why my wife would never leave me because she gets just that from me. Um, I buy her whatever she wants. Of course, I'm not money stricken like most people, but you know, she pretty much gets what she wants, excluding a new car. I refuse to buy new cars because they're junk. But anyway, enough rambling. Yeah, just tell me what you think about what the man should do. I don't know. Maybe give him some advice because he watched my channel. He said he does read the comments. So anyway, thanks for listening.